Keeping with this idea of the whole apple versus the pieces and the yuckiness, we want to take that idea and transition into the next paragraph. So this last part, we need to get rid of that paragraph, and we're going to start the second body paragraph with, on the other hand, sending whole oranges to school is just sticky. Now, we've talked about whole apples, now we've moved on to whole oranges. We've still got the school there, we're still talking about the benefits and the pros and the cons. We've still got the same idea. We do need to make sure that we indent our topic sentence, which is again, the oranges, snacks for school. We're still referring to our thesis, we're still going along with our basic idea for the essay. I'm going to speed up our walk through a little bit for these next two paragraphs because we're doing the exact same thing that we did in the first body paragraph. We did our topic sentence, the point that we want to make with our thesis. We've related it back to our first body paragraph in this case, and then we're going to go through explication. Define, explain, give examples, give details, refer back to what we've already been talking about, emphasize your point. The whole purpose of the body paragraphs is to give those details to support the points you're trying to make. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste all of these and walk through this. We've done our topic sentence. We move on to, again, a definition of an orange is really not required, so we're going to move on a little more to explanation. Oranges have to be peeled. So unless the school has a really large supply of wet wipes, peeling oranges can be annoying and messy, which we pointed out in our topic sentence. It's really much kinder to children, classmates, and teachers if oranges are peeled and sectioned into slices for lunch and snacks, as opposed to what we said earlier about the apples and moving on to the browning isn't really a problem with citrus fruit. And if parents prefer not to use permanent containers for the slices, disposable containers and baggies are a handy option. Remember we talked about not bringing those apple cores home. Peeling, sectioning, and packing can certainly take a bit of time. Remember we talked about the effort involved with an apple being real simple if you just rinse it off, stick it in the bag. So if lunch packing time is limited, the Cuties citrus brand capitalizes on how easy it is to peel their fruit. If it needs to go whole, give the Cuties brand a try. Again, I don't want to spend an awful lot of time going over this stuff because you are repeating it. And we're doing a walkthrough here and doing an example, but I want you to do these on your own. And I want you to step through these examples and see how we did the define, explain, give examples, and how we filled in the blanks, how we started asking who, what, where, when, why, how. How did it relate to the first body paragraph? How did it relate to the thesis? Make sure it all ties together so that the transitions write themselves. They just move right into the next sentences and move on to the next paragraph, which is what we need to do. Move on to the third body paragraph. Since this is the third body paragraph, the third time we're walking through this example, I'm going to do this one really, really fast. So enter all the sentences, make sure we indent to show that it is a new paragraph, and start off with our topic sentence. Bananas are a dream option for school lunches and snacks in terms of speed. Remember we talked about the apples and the oranges and how it took a little time to peel them and to separate them into chunks and slice them up, and the browning problem. Well, bananas are really fast. Pick one off the bunch and it's ready to go. Don't even have to clean them. It doesn't even need to be rinsed off since the peel comes off easily and cleanly, leaving the clean fruit ready to eat. Slicing and packing banana chunks can suffer from the browning over time with some distasteful texture, so whole bananas are usually preferable. Even in the thick peel, though, bananas are rather sensitive to bruising. A sturdy lunchbox can help protect the banana from rough handling. So we've referred back to the stuff we talked about with apples. We've referred back to the stuff we talked about in oranges. We've still got our topic, our 3 points. This is our third of the points. We've tied it all together. We've got transitions moving from one to the other. Third paragraph is done. So by now you should be seeing a pattern. We started off, we do it piece by piece, a little bit at a time, and start filling in the blanks. You start off with your thesis statement, you build on that with an attention getter and the explication, tying the attention getter to your thesis statement, which previews the next 3 body paragraphs. You take that topic sentence, which is one of your 3 points about the topic, You define it, explain it, give examples, make sure they all tie together. Once you've gotten that first one done, the next ones are even easier, because then you do the same thing with your second topic sentence, your third topic sentence. For each of those, you define, explain, give examples, and you can refer back to what you did in this first one. You can refer back to your thesis. You can refer back to your attention getter. A lot of it's already done. Everything builds on itself. So we've gotten to this point that we've only got one paragraph left. Now, just like you did with the introductory paragraph, now that you've gone through this lesson, we've walked through 3 examples of body paragraphs all the way through, from the first, the second, the third, tying them all together. I want you to take the same topic. You've already done the introductory paragraph in your practice. We've got the one here that we used for our walkthrough in the intro, and I want you to practice writing those 3 paragraphs. Pick your own topics. You don't have to do apples, oranges, bananas. You can go back and just put these in your own words. Don't use mine. Practice yourself walking through these topic sentence, making sure you've referred to one of the 3 points in the actual topic of the essay. For this one, it's healthy food options for school lunches and snacks. Make sure you can either, obviously not define it for these, but if you pick another topic, you can define, explain, give examples. Ask yourself the details: the who, what, where, when, why, how, all the details that you need to support that yes, apples are an easy snack to do for healthy school lunches and sides. That yes, oranges do work. That yes, bananas are a good option. Or you can pick any other topic you want. You don't have to do the healthy school lunches, but I want you to practice whatever you did before with your intro. Take that now and start writing those 3 body paragraphs. Practice it, and we'll move on to our next lesson for the conclusion.